Hey everybody, it's our favorite time of day. Y'all know what that means. I think it's coffee time. Got my Mount Hagen right here. Third time's the charm. I've tried to do this video 3 times already and I keep getting interrupted. So here we go. I've already measured out 3 teaspoons of the coffee granules. I had that in a previous attempt, but I got interrupted by a customer. So we're just gonna pick it right up here. I want to chat today about being you, about just being authentically yourself and not being afraid to do so. Be unapologetically you. That is something that weighs on my mind a lot. I feel like there are times where I don't do the greatest job of really being Steven all the time. I feel like there are moments where I'm like, let me tone it down a little bit. Stop doing that. We don't need to tone ourselves down for anybody. This world needs you for who you are. And that's something I've got to learn myself to do 100% of the time, not like 90. Anyways, let's add our 6 ounces of water. Because I don't know about y'all, but this day is really going by kind of slow. I have been super sleepy. I don't know, I couldn't wake up this morning. Like, I got out of bed, but I was just like, my brain was like, no, please let us go back to sleep. So this is my 3rd coffee for the day. So hopefully that'll kind of get me over this slump. If not, we'll have a 4th, right? Just kidding. Anyways, got my Oatly vanilla. I really need to start bringing my kettle with me to work because, like right now and other times, like I'm really craving a hot cup of coffee and I can't have that while I'm here unless I bring that kettle and I can boil me some water. Otherwise, I got no problem drinking these ice cold coffees, but sometimes that warm cup of coffee, it just like soothes the soul. It hits a little different, but coffee is coffee. Look at that gorgeous color. I know this is gonna taste so perfect because that color is correct. Yep. Like I always say, start with less creamer because you can add more, but you can't take it away. Lately, I have been hitting it right every time. Like, I think I'm really starting to be able to eyeball this creamer and get my flavors correct. Mount Hagen, y'all. I'm telling you, best instant coffee. You will not be disappointed. Oh my goodness. And it makes cold coffees so like it dissolves beautifully. So be authentically you. And don't be afraid to. Forget what anybody thinks. Forget what they have to say about it. You're not here to people please. We're not people pleasing anymore. It's like in my last video. Don't people please. That season's over. We are now being unacceptable. We're not worried about making them happy and whether they love us, because we love us. And that's what matters. And we want to be happy, and we're going to do what makes us happy. We're not going to people please anymore. We're going to be authentically us. And this community that we're building is a total safe space to be you. I spent too much of my life not being me. I've spent too much of my time masking all of me from the world. Whether it be masking my disease because I'm ashamed or embarrassed because I'm not normal like everybody else. When I was younger, masking my gayness because I live in a very conservative town when I was growing up in the Bible Belt, and I didn't feel safe. But you know what? That's no way to live. And that's no way to enjoy life. And there's no happiness in that. And I'm sorry, we only got one shot at this life, and I'm done not being happy. I'm done not feeling satisfied with my life, with who I am, with what I'm doing, with how I move in this world. I'm done with that. I hope you are too. I want us all to be happy, and I want us to thrive, and I want us to be so fiercely and wildly successful. Success does not come until you put the walls down and you decide to be you, and you share who you are and everything that you are with the world. And not everyone's gonna love it. But hey, if you don't have haters, something ain't right. I welcome any and all. We're gonna clip these together. My phone cut out on the recording for some reason. But yeah, if you don't have haters, well then something ain't right. I mean, people love to hate, and no matter when you're doing great and when you're doing big things, you're gonna have haters. That's a good thing. It's like, what do they say with the press? No press is bad press. Exactly. Your name is in people's mouths. You're being talked about. It means you're doing something right. That means you're making a change. I want you to go out and be the change. Be that change that the world needs. That you know you are. That you know you have inside of you. That we know we have inside of us. That I'm no longer afraid to put forth and be. And I live that every single day. I live my most authentic self. I work in a very conservative red part of Houston, and they don't love who I am out here. But guess what? My Barbie jacket you see right over there, I wear that sucker proudly every day to work in front of all the customers. I've had some looks. Baby, I don't care. I'm a Barbie girl. I love pink. And I'm not gonna hide it. I love who I am. I love Steven. And I'm done being afraid. And I'm done not letting the world eat it. Not letting the world enjoy every ounce of who I am. That's it. So, I want you to get you a coffee. And I want you to mull on that. And I want you to not be afraid to be so incredibly and fiercely and amazingly you. And let the coffee be some liquid courage if you need it. But you got this. You've got this. I believe in you. You've got this. You are so loved. You are so safe here. And you are so incredible. And I'm so thankful to exist on the same timeline as you. Stay strong, stay true, and stay beautiful, y'all. I love you guys. Take care, y'all.